What's up, Jacksonville? In honor of the cold weather, I'm trying to dress warmly here in the ice-cold studios. It's your favorite media mogul, Daniel Patrick Hicken, Esquire, ready to give you this week's rundown of all things Jacksonville sports. Guys, I'm close. I'm really getting close to jumping off the bandwagon. I've tried. I'm staying there. They got to win this Sunday. I mean, look, I thought they were going to take 2-4. It's not great. 2-5 is, we got problems. You know, we got situation developing here. Jacksonville's got to play some winning football. It's odd that they're favored against the Giants, who are 5-1. And most people don't think the Giants are as good as a 5-1 record. And the NFL comes down to moments. And if you want the glass half full, they've been in every game, blah, blah, blah. I get that. But come on, man. Stop giving away games to teams that aren't very good. And I did not like what I saw on Sunday, especially because Trevor, who there's, you know, most of us think is going to be a really good quarterback, had a great fourth quarter drive. And it was a thing of beauty. And it was great play calling, and it resulted in a touchdown, and it resulted in the Jaguars going ahead. And all you got to do is make one play. Really one play, and they couldn't make it, and they let Matt Ryan throw it 58 times and complete 42 of them. But then, you know, the stats guys tell us that the Jaguars have the #1 win pass rush rate in the NFL. Something like that. Come on, man. Trust the eyes. I'm cool with stats. I'm cool with lots of stats. They're fun to look at. Trust the eyes. You're 2-4. Play better, right? I mean, good challenge with the Giants. Saquon Barkley, real easy. Stop Saquon, you probably win the game. Saquon runs for $150, you're gonna be in trouble. Giants have that belief too. Like they get down, they don't fall apart. So good test for the Jags at home. It's time to win a football game though, because listen, if you get to 4 losses in a row, then you get to 5, and then you get to 6, and then you get to 7, and then you're 2-9 or whatever, and the season's shot. Okay? The whole idea this year is Trevor to improve and to be in the hunt. Just stay in the hunt. Just have your logo up when they do the playoff picture in the end of November. You know, division leaders, wild cards, in the hunt. Be in the hunt. That's what we need from Jacksonville. All right. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the Gators. I've punished them enough. Look, the defense is terrible, and we can argue all we want. The coaching's not been good enough on the defensive side of the ball. It's just not. And it's not, I'm not blaming all the coaches. I'm not saying coaches should be fired. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying there's no way LSU should not punt to like the second half and score at will against the Florida defense. No way. There's too much. There's not a ton, but there are some good players out there. So there's a disconnect, I think, with the coaches and the players, and they got to figure that out. And they're off this week, so they got Georgia, which means they're going to fall to, did you see the stat? Vanderbilt 0-14, Florida in their last 14 SEC games, 3-11. Second worst mark in the entire conference, with 3-12 on deck when they played Georgia. Noles, we told you there was a big 3 games coming up, lost all 3 of them. Okay, maybe you lose to Wake, maybe you lose to Clemson, you kick yourself over NC State. You're off this week too, but you got to get it right. You got to find ways to win. You know, look, 8-4, okay. 7-5 after a 4-0 start, 6-6, no bueno. So Miami, Florida, Syracuse, the 3 tough ones left on the schedule. Louisiana, Georgia Tech as well. We'll see how they do. High school football is great. Great game last week. Trinity, congrats. They beat University Christian. Great game, 20-13. If you're okay to do so, please pray for my son's football team. They play at Trinity next Friday. So if you just think about that, just throw in an extra prayer for Brooks and the Providence kids. That's all the time I got today. I'm done, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the cool weather. And we'll see you next time in Jacksonville's Weekend in Sports.